About a month ago, I made a video explaining that I was considering getting into retirement. Now, about a month later, I've totally rearranged, basically getting on the right track. And in this video, I want to explain to you why I made that video about a month ago and why I've made the decision eventually to just say, you know what, why quit now? We've been in this for so long. I still obviously enjoy it there once in a while, but sometimes things obstruct within our life, in our path, and you just have to conquer them once in a while. So I've been doing YouTube for a very, very long time. I've been nearly 7 years. This will be my seventh year this year. I started on 16 October 2016. I was only 14 when I started, brand new distance and that. Skip 6 years later, I'm 20, nearly 21. My birthday is in within 2 months' time, so that's really, really dope. So as you know, I made a video about a month ago saying that I was going to retire. I basically did not enjoy YouTube. YouTube wasn't going well for me. YouTube hasn't been going very good for me for about, let's keep it a buck, 2 years. Let's really be honest. When is the last time I had consistent uploads back to back getting good amount of traction and views? I look back at my content 3 years ago. I used to get 50k in a day. Now, man, I don't even get 10k in a day on my ASMRs. And we can all argue, say this is that. Listen, I think the videos lately have been better. They have slightly been improved. Obviously, they need to be way better. So let's get back to the why I made that video. I made that video because I was in a really bad era of my life, about a month ago. I have these mood swings very, very often where the one day that I'm super duper happy and then the next day it's like, damn, I just don't want to do it anymore. Lately I've been getting them very, very often. I don't know if it's a mental thing. I just been having these lately. I don't know why, man. So about a month later now, I have decided, you know what, there's no point in quitting YouTube at the moment. I've been doing this for so long, and it's very clear that I do enjoy it. Now, about the uploads, as you may have been noticing lately, I have been uploading less on the ASMR Mukbang channel. This channel, obviously, every single 2 days there's a brand new video. Sometimes I'll have to upload a bit of an older video because I've either not had time or the energy for it. So just to let you know, sometimes there will be an older video and you may be like, this doesn't correlate to the relevancy of today's date. And I say in the comment, hey, before I even start, this video was made a long time ago. I still even have videos on this channel I've never uploaded till this day. Not because they're not good, just because they're not relevant. I made a video about the baby and DDG like literally almost 2 years ago, and I can obviously upload them now, but they're totally not relevant at all timeline. So yeah, I just thought I'd say that about. I've been doing better lately, besides I quit my job, obviously still looking into a job. I don't want to rush this at all. I feel like with that job I took, I feel like I rushed it a little bit, if that made any sense. I only had looked at one job before in the neighborhood, and then I thought, hey, maybe this job is something. I should have probably looked into different applications and then say, okay, what is my decision going to be? But I didn't think about it like that. So besides that, for the rest, I have been actually doing pretty well. It's going well at the farm right now. My relationship with my parents has also improved slightly, and what I'm trying to mean and tell you by that, obviously, is that the occasional argument, this and this and that, very normal. I don't claim to be a perfect family. We don't portray or act on camera as if we're the best family, because the truth is, no, we're not, man. We have arguments, no physical altercations, luckily. Some families probably do that. We don't. No, we just don't see the point of beating the shit out of each other. I mean, we piss each other off anyways every day, so what's the point of beating each other? We gotta live with each other every day here anyway, so, there's no point of getting physical. We're not violent people, but, mouth and that, oh man, God, yeah, who's the worst? Oh man, I don't want to say it because, yeah, that person will get pissed at me now, but it's also jokes. Besides, I have decided to not retire, and some factors play a role. I do somewhat enjoy YouTube still. You know, I really do. And you may think, oh, but how do we know that you really enjoy it? Because if you've looked at my latest ASMR videos, some in between are a bit old due to the fact that I was working at the time, and when I got back from work, I was really fucking tired. I know it's a lame excuse, but I really was tired. The work was draining the shit out of my body, and I just had no energy at night. So, what I'm trying to tell you that is that I go to bed at like 7 and sleep at 8, and I wake up at 7:30. That's how tired I was. But I'm not gonna retire. I really do still enjoy this, and I want to continue for as long as it is. Now, obviously, we can look at some factors. This and this and that. It's not important anymore. The only thing that we really can do right now is just look forward, continue making videos, and try to be as positive as possible. You know, I'm not somebody who likes these positive quotes on Instagram. They really piss me off for some reason. I don't know, man. They just make me very furious whenever I go on Instagram and I see people posting positive stuff. It makes me think, go after yourself. Yeah, I really, that's one of the few things within life that really pisses me off is these positive quotes on Instagram. I just don't like them. They really just make my day worse. Like, I imagine waking up, you're in a good mood, and you go into Instagram. The first thing you see is this, and I'm like, man, go fuck yourself. You know what I mean? Negativity, oh no, but you get what I mean. Like, we've all been there when you go through multiple people's stories and it's all positive shit and like quotes. It's like, man, I don't care about that. You know, you just ruined my day. Nah, but all jokes aside, man. I've also been thinking lately, what is it that I'm gonna make? I'm really trying to be as creative as possible, and also I'm trying to really think and indulge into like what diversity of content I really can make. Now, people say, you know, you gotta do a beard shaving. I definitely got that coming up. I just have to buy shaving and shit. I got them in my apartment. I just lost them a while ago. Well, I lost them. They're all in my other room, but it's just a fucking mess, alright? I just can't go through it. It's so many stuff. So, you know, I actually don't really want to shave it. I really like how it looks, but I think for a video, you know, ASMR beard shaving, maybe a little bit of mustache shaving will do good. The one thing I gotta say, I have to say this, is whenever I shave, I get pimples on my face, like ingrowns for some unknown reason. Maybe I shave incorrect. Maybe I shave too often. People have said as well, like, hey, but shaving too often at one spot, you do something with the skin, it just irritates. But we'll see what it is. So I just thought I'd make this very unimportant video, basically explaining to you that I'm not going to retire. That I've actually really been loving the content lately, as weird as it may sound. I've obviously been slacking a little bit on this channel when it comes to the vlogs. You know, obviously I could produce 2-3 vlogs a week, but A, it would get very repetitive for me, you know, B, it would get repetitive for you as a viewer, and C, it'd be the same shit every time I'd vlog. Like, I'm just gonna be very, very honest. When it comes to the vlogs, I really want to do more with them. I really need to start making them into real vlogs. And as you may have seen the past week or two, I've been trying to focus more on this channel with actual topics, like speaking about topics within society. Something I did about a year or two ago when I first started this channel. I think I started this channel about 2 years ago. I could be wrong. Maybe I started longer. I want to sort of fall back and talk a little bit more about some serious topics within the videos instead of just, you know, doing vlogs and this and that, if that makes more sense. But obviously, let me know if you want me to do that. But I will try my best to be as diversive as possible. You know, once a week a vlog and 2 uploads a week, we'll have like a serious topic to just, I don't know, mix it up a little bit. Because for me personally, you know, making the same content over and over gets really boring. It's, you know, usually you look back at your views and it's like, okay, the views are declining because I'm basically uploading the same shit over and over again, and people don't want to see the same stuff all over again. So I'm working on that as well. I made my latest ASMR was a Jameson one, very enjoyable, where I basically spoke about, you know, this and that. I gotta say, man, I'm not a big fan of whiskey because I just don't drink it often. But you know, Jameson, you can never go wrong with Irish whiskey. I've never had Scottish whiskey. I'm getting sidetracked now. I'm so sorry. But I want to also like introduce some of all the stuff on the channel. You know, people have also been asking me, yo, bro, are you going to do like a 420 video? Look, man, I've said it before. I'm not going to do none of that stuff anymore. You know, vapes, cigars. When it comes to the vaping videos, it's either because A, I have no clue what I'm going to make content-wise for that day, or B, I'm getting paid to vape. Like, that's just the thing. Most of my vape videos are all paid promotions, so that's why sometimes I'll have 2 vapes in a week, because those 2 videos I've been paid by 2 different companies, and, you know, it makes a lot of sense. They got a deadline, and I got a deadline too, when it has to be posted. So, you know, I'm trying to be as creative as possible and do some other stuff. Being in the game for nearly 7 years, you know, it sometimes definitely does get really frustrating and very demotivating when you look at your channel and, you know, stuff isn't going the way you want it to. But obviously the only thing I could do right now is trying to look forward and look at my previous video and then take advice from the comments. I do read your comments, believe it or not. Every time when I upload, the next day that I wake up, I read your comments. I may not reply to them as I used to, but I read every single comment, and I take advice from the comments. Then I put them in a bowl, shake it, and say, okay, this is what they want me to do next video. This is what I have to improve. The last 3 ASMR videos have been this setup. I've been wanting to change it up a little bit. That background has been getting a bit too repetitive for me. Also, the lighting, in my opinion, really isn't the greatest. So I'm trying to do more natural lights, and I got more free time during the day now, obviously. But yeah, I thought I'd just sit back, chill out with you guys, and basically explain in this video what's been going on. And yeah, man, I'm not retiring yet. No, King Keegan ain't retiring shit at the moment.